Dr. Vikram Shah, who's the CMD of Shalby Hospitals, joins us for a better assessment of how things are shaping up. Dr. Shah, company has an asset-light model versus the sector. Do you think it will continue to lead to better ROEs for the business? You've already highlighted that once in the past, but I come back to you with this question.
Yeah, absolutely. As you are aware that we have now 11 units and we are coming up with 4 units in coming time, and we have been able to create hospitals and beds at a very conservative cost, and because of that we had been continuously having better ROE and ROCE over the years. Having said this, the healthcare scenario in country is very good in a way that as a business, because overall if you consider healthcare, it is a service sector and also it's a consumption story. So it is internal consumption story, healthcare sector, and increasing middle class wants to consume better facility, better doctor and better infrastructure. So people want to come for good treatment from before 20 years. If you see, only 1% of the population was able to go to corporate hospital, and today the inclusiveness has happened in such a way that 20 to 30% population is able to do this. And with the Prime Minister's announcement of Ayushman Bharat, he is going to add another 40–50% of population in a mainstream corporate hospital. So 70–80% population will be covered within couple of years. So it's a very big, very good opportunity for the sector also and for people at large also.
Right. Industry post the Fortis acquisition is expected to see further consolidation, as the company will have to with zero net debt post IPO proceeds. Are you in a sweet spot to undertake inorganic growth opportunities?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, we are zero net debt company now, and we are actually looking for some good acquisition in northern and eastern India. So we'll see how it is working out. We are in talks with few people also. So we don't know how and when, but we'll let you know once it happens.
And could you give us a timeline at least?
Well, you know what, number of places in healthcare sector, the valuation, what they are asking for may not be correct at a given time. So, it is going to take little time while we are talking with few people. So, it's difficult to really put a timeline to it, but maybe in 3 to 6 months time.
Tell me, which are the new hospitals which are coming up and the earlier ones as well? And, because Shalby has break-even time, which is lower than the industry. So we're just trying to assess whether that's going to continue.
Sure. If you see our Jaipur, Naroda and Surat, these 3 units are now about 6 to 8 months old, and they are now almost profitable. I would say they are now EBITDA neutral. Mohali unit, which was getting refurbished since last 2 years, will be starting soon in a month's time. It has not started as yet. The 4 units which are coming up, 2 in Mumbai, one we have taken over Asha Parekh Hospital in Santa Cruz, where we will be building a hospital from scratch. So it will take about 2 years at least to come up with the whole unit. One Middle Eastern businessman is building one hospital in Ghatkopar, about 150 beds, which will be ready in about 1 year time. The whole infrastructure is ready. Now we are going to do interior as well as MEP. As far as Nashik Hospital is concerned, construction is on, and we are hopeful that within 1 year to 1.5 years we will be able to start work there. As far as Baroda is concerned, the work is yet to start, but once it will start, it will finish in about 1.5 years to 20 months.
Can you talk about the knee replacement surgery? Do you expect to gain further market share in that space via expansion?
Well, see, if I may give an example of open heart surgeries. If you see 1984, when first time open heart surgery started, it was happening in large metros like Chennai, Mumbai and Delhi. And India did 500 surgeries. In 1994, India did 5,000 surgeries. In 2004, India did 50,000 surgeries. And 2014, India did 200,000 surgeries. And in 2014, India did nearly 800,000 angioplasties. Now cardiac growth in India has become 2% because it has penetrated to tier 3 cities. Cities like Aurangabad have 11 cath labs now. Tier 3 city having 11 cath labs, 20 cardiologists, 5 cardiac surgeons. So the entire procedure has penetrated to even tier 3 towns, and patients are getting that facility in their own hometown, or nearby villages can come to their district place and get the treatment done. So over 30 years, cardiology has grown 30-35% per annum continuously to reach to this level. Similarly, cancer surgery, joint replacement, spine surgery, and certain neurosurgeries are in a growth phase. And that growth phase has started 10-15 years back. When I came back from USA, India did 300 knee replacement in whole year, and we did 15 in 1994. Last year, India did 1,50,000 knee joints and about 1,20,000 hip joints in India. If you consider United States, they are doing 600 to 700,000 knees and 600 to 700,000 hips in a year for a 300 million population. Now, if you consider same size of Indian population as a paying population, Indians, we have 30% paying population. That 30% is US size. So we can grow up to 6 to 7 lakhs straight away. Plus, we South Asians suffer from knee arthritis 15 times more than Caucasian population. So anyway, further 10 to 15 times you can grow from US number. That much is a overall problem in Indian subcontinent. With Ayushman Bharat, and we have Ma Yojana in Gujarat, where we have maximum number of hospitals, where government has announced 40,000 rupees subsidies to the patient. So, this surgery was affordable to up to certain class, up to middle class. Now, with the subsidy of 40,000 rupees by government of Gujarat to the patient per surgery, this is affordable up to lower middle class. So overall volume of orthopedic surgery will substantially rise in coming 2 to 3 years.
Well, Dr. Shah, we leave it at that. Fairly a comprehensive and in-depth explanation you've given on the road ahead for the business, and we wish you the very best for the future.
Thank you very much.